to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Our pregame conversation with head coach Mike Mincy heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Andrew Rogers back here on the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off as Carson-Newman women's basketball comes to you today from Salisbury, North Carolina, in a matchup with the Catawba College Catawba Indians, now joined by the Lady Eagles head coach Mike Mincy. Coach, you've had a week off. Seems like a good time to have a week off before you play 3 games on the road in a week's span. How valuable was this week to rest, practice, and then get ready for this upcoming stretch?
Well, I think the value of it wasn't necessarily from a basketball standpoint. It was probably more of a standpoint of we were in the tail end of finals, and typically if we didn't have conference play, I probably would have scheduled a game on Wednesday just to kind of keep into the flow of things. But we didn't have a game, so we were able to give them Sunday and Monday off so that they could concentrate on their finals. In all reality, a long week like that, you got to do a lot of practicing. You got to play a lot against each other, which things can get chippy in practice when you're making it competitive and that kind of thing, which I'm fine with. But I think it's just hard because you get in that groove of playing Wednesday, Saturday. You come out of that groove a little bit. Hopefully we won't be too rusty as we go into the game. I mean, you think about it, it's only a week off, but a week off can make a big difference. Yeah. The good thing about going into these next 2 games in particular is we've already seen Catawba. We've already seen Limestone. Obviously, we've played them both at our place, and now we're going on the road.
You mentioned that unusual scheduling. You'll play 2 teams back-to-back here that you've already seen, and you'll finish season series with 2 teams, and you haven't even seen 5 or 6 of the other teams in the league. Good and bad that comes with seeing a team in Catawba and then Limestone next time in such a short amount of span. Just a couple of weeks ago, you beat them at home.
Yeah, it can be good or bad. Obviously, from our standpoint, we were successful at home, and let's just say against Catawba because that's our next opponent. So obviously they can go back and look at things that didn't happen so well and things that did go well. We're doing exactly the same thing, and that we can sit there and say, well, we won by 12, so let's just keep the same game plan that we had and the same scout. And they're not going to do that. They're going to try to change some things up, and then we have to be forward thinking and be like, well, this could have happened. We need to make some changes, which we've talked about, some fundamental differences that we want to have between, that 12-point win and certainly coming into a place where you would know, I think they've won 33 or something like that straight South Atlantic Conference games on their home floor. So they've been utterly dominant at home over the course of the last 3 seasons.
You mentioned that last result. They scored 80. Well, actually, before we talk about their offensive output, after that game, they went on the road, lost to UVA-Wise, but have won 4 in a row heading into this matchup. So what has changed? Have you seen since you last played them, that it seems like they've gotten a lot better from that last meeting.
Well, they're hard to scout because they have you've got a couple of players that have been consistent every single game, and you have some players that may score really low, and then the next game they come out and score really high. So they've got, I guess that's a good thing for them, that it's not just trying to stop one or two people. They've got a multitude of people that can step up there and play well and beat you. But, once they went to Wise, they certainly didn't play well at Wise. They didn't shoot it well and scored, I don't know what that's like, 65 points. But a lot of their games outside of the Tusculum and Emory and Henry game, they played LMU. It was a low-scoring game in the 60s. They played LR. It was a low-scoring game in the 60s, both in Goodman Gymnasium. And then they did get up higher, obviously, against Emory and Henry, almost near 80 and 80 against Tusculum, a little bit faster-paced game. So, they've proven, and you and I have talked about it off camera, that they have performed better in the fourth quarters in some of these closer games than their opponents have.
We mentioned the 80 points they put up. You obviously had 92, and to a degree, I think the brand of basketball you play, you're going to see more high scoring. But that and then rebounding was an area that you guys excelled in that matchup, despite them having a high scoring output. What would you say is equally important, improving defensively and limiting that number, or maintaining what you were able to do on the glass that first time around?
I mean, obviously, you don't want to give up 80 points, but when you're getting 92, you can be okay with it. It's kind of like our overall points per game versus our defensive points per game, and we're giving up too many points overall. But your winning margin is like 16 or 17 points, so you can't be too upset with it. It's just a matter of can we go on the road and score as effective as what we typically do at home? That's the thing. And of course, when you go on the road, if you look at our one loss this year, we didn't have good ball control. We didn't shoot the ball well from the three. We missed too many bunnies, and we certainly missed way too many free throws in 10, and we lose a game by 9 points. And that's a game that we've gone back to and looked at that, if you don't play well, I don't care if we've got good personnel. I don't care if our roster says we're supposed to be good. If you don't play well and you don't do the fundamentally things right statistically, you can lose to anybody and you cannot win. So rebounding has been a critical component. Offensive rebounding is going to be huge. Putbacks, getting second chance opportunities, and then certainly not letting them get a lot of offensive rebounds to boot.
Good luck against the Indians.
Thank you, Andrew.
That's the Lady Eagles head coach Mike Mincy. We're back for more on the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Power comes with not only having a voice, but knowing that it is heard. As part of an electric co-op, you're not just getting electricity, you're getting the power to have your voice heard and the opportunity to work together with your community to create a better tomorrow. Here, you're not just a customer, you're a member. AEC, empowering voices just like yours.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopSeeingEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopSeeingEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeingEagles.com.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
This
Raylan Weichel with a massive triple
is Carson-Newman women's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Tries to split two, does, shoots from the free throw line, got it to go! And one! Weichel from the free throw line, buried it!
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, Fresh Ideas, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, First Bank, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Trilite, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, by the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen. Now back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
We welcome you back courtside to Goodman Gymnasium here in Salisbury, North Carolina. Catawba and Carson-Newman getting set to play its second and final meeting here in the regular season. Carson-Newman won the first meeting 92-80 on November 23rd, and now we'll just 3 weeks later meet for the second and final time in the regular season. Let's meet the starters for today's contest. It's the same for Carson-Newman. This is game number 10. Tori Rutherford, Jennifer Sullivan, Campbell Penland, Lindsay Taylor, Emily Gonzalez, the starting five for Carson-Newman. All but Gonzalez average in double figures, but Emily is number one in the South Atlantic Conference in steals per game. Catawba will put Brooklyn Ingram, Nala Baker, Bailey Goodlet in the backcourt. And then the front court is Janiyah Foskey and Sydney Gutterman. Baker and Foskey are the top two scorers for the Indians at 11 points per game. Catawba College is in the white uniforms. Foskey and Taylor at the center jump circle. Ball is in the air, and we are underway at Goodman Gymnasium. Taylor swats it to Rutherford in the backcourt, and the Eagles move left to right with the basketball to start the game. Campbell Penland off a screen. Scoreboard shuts off on one side. Will play on. Taylor bounces. Bad pass. Looking for the back cutting Rutherford. It was stolen by Ingram. Goodlet the other way. Right hand layup blocked by Gonzalez underneath. And Penland has the defensive rebound. Eagles move the other way. Only 10 seconds have come off the game clock. I think we had a clock malfunction from the get-go. We'll play on. 20 seconds in. Gonzalez, top of the key three. Too strong. Back iron miss. And the rebound, long rebound out to Goodlet. Indians with the basketball right to left in the white uniforms. Reverse it around. Right wing in front of the Eagles bench. It's Baker. Puts it on the floor off a screen at the wing. Eagles switch. Now Rutherford guards the shooting guard Baker. She crosses over, gets into the paint, had it knocked away, recovers. Indians keep it. Ingram in the left corner with 8 to shoot. Puts it on the floor. Drives middle. Spins away. Gonzalez swatted it out of her hands for a steal. Emily into the front court. Rutherford controls. Almost 60 seconds in, no score. Sullivan trying to change that. Misses the three-pointer. Rebound on the backside, controlled by Ingram. Brooklyn Ingram crosses half court into the corner for Baker. She pump fakes a three. Long skip to the opposite wing for Goodlet. She puts it on the floor. Stops from the right elbow and misses a shot short. Rebound, Lindsay Taylor. Both teams have taken 2 shots each, and neither has been able to find a basket. 80 seconds in, Sullivan off a screen at the right wing, gets bumped and fouled by Janiyah Foskey. That's the game's first foul, and Foskey's first. Emily Gonzalez, Campbell Penland already with a steal each for Carson-Newman. Gonzalez has 3 steals or more in 4 straight games. Off to a good start here. Entry comes to Penland, back to Emily Gonzalez. Eagles throw it to the left block. Penland, the catch out to the top of the key. Sullivan will try again, this time from the top of the key. Too strong with a shot, and Gutterman has the defensive rebound for Catawba. 3 shots from distance for Carson-Newman. They've all missed to start the game. 100 seconds in, scoreless is Carson-Newman and Catawba. Freshman point guard Bailey Goodlett has it, lobs it to the elbow for Foskey. Looking inside, Janiyah jab step, shoots over Taylor and drills it. Janiyah Foskey shoots 53% from the field and starts the scoring. 2-0 Indians, 2 minutes in. Rutherford at the top of the key. Chest pass to Gonzalez. Throw it to the block. Taylor the catch out to the front of the key. Penland back inside for Taylor. Left-hand layup off glass is good. Lindsay Taylor just had 1 basket a week ago against Limestone. Has Carson-Newman's first basket. And it's 2-all. 7:45 to go. Eagles with the pressure in the backcourt. And the shot clock froze on one end and not the other. 22 on the shot clock that on the basket, atop the basket that Carson-Newman is defending, but the one that Carson-Newman is attacking had 29. We've had some clock issues. It went off during pregame warmups, and then once the clock started here this afternoon, one scoreboard went completely blank. It eventually came back while the others still functioned, and there was definitely 15 seconds that were played without the time being a factor. The officials didn't go back and worry about it at all, but now they have to discuss things here. And yeah, here's the scoreboard on one end shutting off again, maybe trying to recalibrate something along the right side. It's 2-2 here between Carson-Newman and Catawba. We are at the 7:42 mark of the opening quarter. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you're hungry, you should reach for Domino's. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Well, both scoreboards are now off, and I think Catawba's game day staff is unplugging and trying to power things off, and we're going to take a media break. The officials signal for a media timeout. We are 2 minutes and 18 seconds into this contest between the Indians and the Eagles. 80th all-time meeting. Slow start for both sides and the scoreboard here at Goodman Gymnasium. 2 points for each squad. We'll take a break here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
We are back inside of Goodman Gymnasium. Andrew Rogers, glad to welcome you back to Salisbury, North Carolina courtside. It's the Eagles and the Indians meeting for the 80th time ever. Carson-Newman won the meeting earlier this season in Jefferson City, 92-80, and we are at a stoppage in play, and a lengthy one now as the two officials and all three recognized an issue between the two shot clocks, and they are still not talking to one another. Now the one that froze on the basket Carson-Newman was defending is moving, but not the one that Carson-Newman is attacking. So that is now the issue here. Both scoreboards' game clocks are functioning properly, but one shot clock is functioning right and the other is not, and certainly that's an issue for both teams because they both do not go in the same direction. So the official is trying to hash out a scenario here and see how things will play out in this contest. It was recognized when Catawba was trying to get it across half court against Carson-Newman's full court pressure. And one shot clock had 22, the other had 29, so the official stopped play and was trying to have started to figure out what the issue is. It is 2-2. There is 7 minutes and 42 seconds left in this first quarter. Both teams have made one shot. Slow start for both offenses who have gotten good looks, and now they'll have to try to overcome this lengthy delay. Early in this game, two officials went over to the video review to discuss, but then after they looked at the monitor to maybe connect, how much should be on the shot clock and whatnot, I think they also discovered that one shot clock is functioning and the other is not. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens with this situation. There have been clock issues. I don't know if there's a secondary shot clock that the Indians can go to here, but all three of the officials are standing at midcourt trying to discuss things and figure out what will go on in this game. Wild scenario, to say the least. Catawba's assistant coach, Sarah McIntosh, is trying to knock the shot clock back into gear and just did. She hit the front of the iron with the basketball, and all of a sudden, the shot clock dinged and connects with the other. Oh, that was magical. That could be an issue, though, if Carson-Newman keeps hitting the rim on the basket it is attacking, if that shot clock just kicks back out of gear and then back into gear. Carson-Newman's laughing and hoping that maybe that'll allow them to retake the floor here and play this basketball game. Carson-Newman's out of its huddle. Mike Mincy, Terrence McCutcheon, the two head coaches, are talking to two of the officials across the court about the situation. But now both shot clocks are functioning. Game clocks have never really been the issue, but now both shot clocks read 22, so we should be ready to play again. But we'll keep in mind that we have had clock issues here in Goodman Gymnasium. Credit Sarah McIntosh, Catawba's assistant coach and former player, 1,000-point scorer, for that matter, for figuring out the issue. Mike Mincy's still questioning something across the way. He seems to be cool with it, and we're going to play on. Indians have 2 seconds to get it across the timeline, and we're able to do so. Well, the shot clock's froze again on one end. Baker, right wing's got the basketball, rips through, drives on Sullivan, and we've got an offensive foul called on the drive from Baker. Who is the foul on? It's on Nala Baker. She wrapped around her left arm to try to get around Jennifer Sullivan's defense. That is the second team foul on the Indians, and the first on Baker. Carson-Newman back with the basketball, and a game tied at 2. Shot clock is frozen again on Carson-Newman's attacking basket. It's at 22. The official's looking at it, and nothing's happening. I don't think looking at it is going to do much here. One of them is going to go across to the scorer's table and see if they can figure something out. For the time being, it functioned and connected to the other shot clock, but now is stuck at 22. We're going to play on, though. Carson-Newman's attacking basket has a frozen shot clock. Gonzalez breaks the pressure. Cross half court she goes with a right-hand dribble guarded by Gutterman. Emily at the left wing looking inside. A lot of contact with Taylor battling for position. No call. Eagles whip it around the perimeter. Gonzalez top of the key. Right-hand dribble. Crosses over. Touches the paint. Kicks it out. Sullivan drives baseline. Met by 2. Out to Gonzalez. Left wing 3. In and out. Taylor the backside board. And we've got a foul in the rebounding act. And that'll be the second on Janiyah Foskey. Catawba's top scorer and top rebounder has 2 fouls less than 3 minutes into the game, and that'll bring Cherie Gidney and Sanaya Wilson off the bench. Gidney takes Foskey's spot, and Sanaya Wilson takes Gutterman's spot for the Indians. 20 on the shot clock for Carson-Newman. Rutherford, it triggers it in, right elbow for Campbell Penland. Penland crosses over, touches the paint. Picks up her dribble outside the key and now finds Rutherford. She attacks baseline, spins around Goodlet, and flips it in with the left hand. Tori Rutherford gives Carson-Newman its first lead on her first basket. 4-2 Lady Eagles, 3+ into this one. Lob it ahead of the pressure. Baker stops inside the arc, steps back against Taylor, has the mismatch, shoots over her, and it's an air ball. It bounces along the baseline. Fuertes Lara's got it and has it knocked out as she tried to drive to the basket. 6:38 to go first quarter. Carson-Newman 4, Catawba 2. For now, both shot clocks are functioning. We'll see if that continues. Left baseline rather. Goodlet triggers it into the near side corner. Baseline entry, it's Gidney, the freshman forward, facing up against Taylor. Pump fakes, tries to get around her with a left-hand shot. Left it short. Lindsay Taylor, the defensive rebound. Taylor's already got 2 points and 3 rebounds after no rebounds and just 2 points in 11 minutes against Limestone on last Saturday. Sullivan doubled off the screen, crosses over, touches the paint, tried to find Taylor. Bad pass and a turnover. Baker the other way for the Indians, does not have numbers. Attacks around Rutherford going baseline and had her pass along the basket deflected out by Penland and Rutherford. Indians will keep it 6 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. Goodlet looking, triggers it in. Gidney's got it. She hands it back off to Goodlet. The freshman point guard had 13 the first meeting between these two teams. Comes off a screen, kicks it out. Baker, she pump fakes a three, gets into the middle of the paint, bounces it back for Goodlet, who got rejected by Gonzalez. Emily's first block leads to a transition opportunity. Rutherford to the wing. Penland, throw it inside. Taylor, one more to Gonzalez at the right block for a layup. Gonzalez, the block on one end and the layup on the other. And now a turnover. Gonzalez has got it to Sullivan along the baseline. Her shot in and through. 8 straight for Carson-Newman. And it's an 8-2 lead at the 5.5-minute mark of the opening quarter. Sanaya Wilson trying to break the pressure with her dribbling. She does. Throws it to the block. Caught by Gidney. Her reverse layup too strong. Taylor the rebound. Her 4th. Lady Eagles out and running. Rutherford touches the paint. Kicks it out for Penland. And now to Sullivan. Eagles will set up in the half court. Jennifer at the top of the key. Right-hand dribble to the basket. Stops at the block. Kicks it out. Penland. Catch 3 from the corner. She's got it. 11 straight for CN, and Terrence McCutcheon needs time. Carson-Newman clicking on all cylinders between shot clock malfunctions. Lady Eagles saw this game be 2-2, and then in the last 3 minutes, after a long stoppage to fix the clocks here in Goodman Gymnasium, have rattled off 9 in a row. It's 11-0 run for Carson-Newman, and all 5 players on the floor have scored during this run. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Indians have started 1 of 6 from the field and have missed 4 straight shots, have not scored in 3 minutes, and on the flip side, Carson-Newman has made its last 4 shots after missing 4 of its first 5 and has scored 11 straight points. How do the Indians respond after a 30-second timeout? 2-2-1 pressure. Wilson breaks 2 defenders on a double team, throws it back to Baker in the backcourt. She crosses half court with a skip pass to Julie Janis, who is into the game for the first time, who gives it to Fuertes Lara. Handoff, Wilson at the top of the key, gets around the screen, shoots, and the shot goes in and out. Contact on the shot, no call. Offensive rebound for Catawba. Long skip. Fuertes Lara's got it. She rips through, throws it around the basket to Baker in the corner for a triple. Nala Baker's got her first 3. One of the more efficient shooters from distance for the Indians. Shoots 40%. Now a double team in the backcourt. Eagles break the pressure with Sullivan bouncing to Taylor. Lindsay at the right block didn't have a shot. Dribbles out toward the baseline. Now bounces it for Gonzalez in the corner. Emily, right-hand dribble, throws it back inside for Taylor, who goes to the left-hand jump hook and got whacked as a double team came from the backside and Janice. And it's on Cherie Gidney. That'll be her first and the 4th team foul on Catawba. 4 minutes, 9 seconds to go first quarter. It's Carson-Newman 11 and Catawba 5. 2 free throws for Lindsay Taylor as Maddie Knuckles and Michaela Alvey come into the game for the first time. Taylor's first free throw is too strong. Lindsay, a career 58% free throw shooter, coming off her best shooting season of her career from the line a year ago, but comes up empty on a pair of tries here. 11-5 remains the score. Fuertes Lara pump fakes a pass, breaks the pressure, bouncing it into the corner for Baker. Nala Baker skips it, top of the key. Wilson catches, rips through, drives, fell down with the dribble. And it's a jump ball, and possession will stay on this end with the Indians. Wilson may have been tripped up. There was no call. Wilson just fell on the ground with the basketball. It was not a travel because she lost it and then gained it back when she was on the deck. Indians keep it. Janice, right elbow, throws it away. Thought Baker was going to go farther out to the wing, and Nala tried to stop inside the arc. And the Indians turn it over for a 5th time. Carson-Newman basketball working against some Catawba pressure here. Knuckles gives it back to Tori Rutherford. Here comes a double. Tori looking for a long skip pass. Has Alvey. Throw it inside. Johnson's open. One power dribble and a right-hand layup off glass. Eagles break the pressure and score with ease. 13-5. 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Indians break the pressure. Long skip underneath. Janice the catch. Stop, shoots over Knuckles. Too strong with the left hand. Rebound Alvey, but she fell down and then was able to throw it off Catawba. Excellent job by Michaela Alvey. Grabbed the rebound, but was stumbling along the baseline. Threw it off an Indian underneath. And the possession back to Carson-Newman. 3:20 to go first quarter. Eagles by 8. Knuckles in the backcourt. Crosses over against her defender. A double comes, and she lobs it ahead for Abigail Johnson. And now Johnson to Rutherford, who barks out a play call, approaching 3 minutes to play in the opening frame. Alvey to the top of the key. Knuckles throws it inside. Pass was deflected, looking for Johnson to steal for the Indians. Wilson in transition. Stops, top of the key. Triple is up. It's too strong. Long rebound. Bats around, and Knuckles has it for CN. Tori Rutherford. Long skip. Alvey. Pump fakes a left wing triple. Goes to the basket. Had it deflected away. A steal for Fuertes Lara. Indians a 3-on-2. Wilson fakes. Euro step. Ran somebody over in an offensive foul. Wilson went behind the back with a 3-on-2 fast break pass, tried to throw it behind her back, and barreled over Jennifer Sullivan. Offensive foul. It's the first on Sanaya Wilson and Catawba's 6th turnover. Not great execution that time with numbers on the break. 2:42 to go, Eagles by 8. Kyra Dixon Booker into the game for the first time for the Indians. Carson-Newman brings in Carly Hayworth and Madeline Ladd for the first time. Johnson, skip it, top of the key, Knuckles to the baseline. Alvey, catch, shoot, it's good. Good ball reversal, and Michaela Alvey knocks down her first shot. Eagles by 10 with 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Wilson breaks the double team, keeps the dribble. Long skip underneath for Ingram. One power dribble, spins on Knuckles, shoots over her and got fouled. That'll be Carson-Newman's first foul of the quarter at the 2:14 mark. It's on Knuckles. Her first, and Carson-Newman's first. 10-point lead for the Lady Eagles, and Brooklyn Ingram will shoot 2 free throws. For an Indians offense that is 2 of 10 in the opening quarter. First one's up, and it gets the friendly roll after hitting the front of the iron. Carson-Newman's made 6 straight shots from the field. Indians, 1 of their last 8. Second one up for Ingram. She's got both of them. Shoots 85% on the year and makes 2. It's 15-7. Gutterman back in for the Indians. She takes the place of Janice. More full court pressure. Knuckles bounces it in for Alvey. Back to Maddie Knuckles, the inbounder. Throws it into the middle. Hayworth the catch, and had it back tapped by Wilson. A steal. Sanaya's got the ball. The redshirt sophomore stops at the top of the key. Crosses over at the free throw line. Now backs it out front, guarded by Alvey. Left wing, Gutterman back to Wilson. Under 2 to play opening quarter. Wilson to the basket. Kicks it out into the corner. Fuertes Lara crossing over. Going baseline on Hayworth. And threw it away. Stingy defense by Carson-Newman forces Catawba's 7th turnover. The Indians, when they've been able to get shots up, have not made them, but they've also turned it over 7 times. Pass on the entry deflected out. Got a sub coming in as well. It'll be Goodlet back into the game for Sanaya Wilson. 1:49 to go first quarter. 15-7 Carson-Newman against this full court pressure. Knuckles will walk it across the timeline. Here comes a double team as she crosses half court and finds Carly Hayworth. Indians back off into a man-to-man. Carly, right-hand dribble, right-hand pass for Ladd. Out front, Johnson to Alvey. Alvey looking inside, finds Knuckles, top of the key triple. It's online, and it swishes in. It's a deep 2 for Maddie Knuckles. That's her first basket. It's 17-7. 1:20 to go, first quarter. Paul still in the backcourt. Fuertes Lara, long near side skip for Gutterman. Catch, shoot three from the wing. Short, long rebound. Abigail Johnson tracks it down. Outlet goes to Michaela Alvey. She goes right to the basket and gets fouled on her right-hand layup attempt in transition. And free throws coming for the senior guard from Dandridge, Tennessee. 69 seconds to go, first quarter, and Alvey can add on to Carson-Newman's 10-point lead at the stripe. Foul was on Laura Fuertes. That is her first. Indians over the limit in this opening quarter. Free throw up for Alvey. Swishes in. Carson-Newman with its first free throw make of the contest. 18-7. Largest lead of the quarter. Alvey sees the second one go in and out. Shot clock back off on Carson-Newman's attacking basket. Ingram is still in the backcourt with 1 minute to go. Looking to get it across. Fuertes Lara bounces it for Goodlet. They barely break the timeline. Goodlet, right-hand dribble. Skip it. Baker. Dixon Booker back to Baker at the top of the key. She drives to the painted area, met by two Eagles. Gives it off. Dixon Booker attacking. Nothing there. Back out front. Baker pump fakes a three. Drives inside. Got fouled with 3 on the shot clock. Foul is on the floor. It's on Abigail Johnson. That'll be her first. Eagles have fouls to give, just the second team foul. 42 seconds to play in the quarter. Goodlet looking, throws it out front. It's caught by Baker. Fresh 20 out on the shot clock for the Indians. Baker off a screen, drives to the basket through contact. Missed the layup. Defensive rebound, ripped down by Johnson and tipped to Knuckles. 30 seconds, about a 4-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Knuckles ripped by Fuertes Lara, and she lays it in. 18-9. It's a 6th Lady Eagles turnover. Knuckles in the backcourt for Carly Hayworth. Got to get it across and do. Shot clock now is off, and so CN can hold for the final one. Alvey in the corner, thought about a three, drives middle, skips it, and turns it over. Ingram a steal. Brooklyn Ingram off to the races. 3 seconds, shoots a right-hand layup. Too strong. Alvey the rebound. And that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Strong quarter for Carson-Newman. The Eagles do commit 7 turnovers, but make their final 7 shots from the field. 18-9, Carson-Newman after 1 quarter of play here in Salisbury. 9-point Lady Eagles lead after 1 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe with a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We have a quality contractor network, easy financing, and incentives for home upgrades. Plus, AEC carefully inspects every job to ensure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aeccoop.org for applications, contractor lists, and more details. AEC, power what matters most.
Strong defense for Carson-Newman in the opening quarter. The Lady Eagles hold Catawba to just 3 made baskets, along with forcing 7 turnovers. Despite committing 7 turnovers themselves, the Lady Eagles able to turn 7 of those Catawba turnovers, or 10 points off those 7 Catawba turnovers after 1 quarter of play. 18-9, Lady Eagles have the advantage, and we'll start with the basketball. Starting 5 out there for Mike Mincy's group to begin the frame. Trouble getting it in. Penland inbounds to Jennifer Sullivan. And Carson-Newman's got the ball and a 9-point lead to start the second. Gonzalez throws it inside, but Fuertes Lara leaps up and steals the basketball. Conference's leader in steals has 3 already. Left wing pass, it's Brooklyn Ingram skipping to the top of the key for Dixon Booker. Now to Goodlet, she drives baseline, cut off by Rutherford. Shoots over, missed the shot. Taylor the long rebound. Carson-Newman's been good on the glass, 2+4 early on. Emily Gonzalez, right-hand dribble off a screen. Looking inside, Sullivan with the right-hand dribble, going baseline, now whips it in for Taylor. Has the mismatch, skips it to the baseline, caught by Gonzalez. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Emily spins the lane, shoots over her defender with a right-hand hook, and scores. Emily Gonzalez gives Carson-Newman its first basket of the second quarter, her second field goal. 20-9. Baker to Dixon Booker. She'll try from the top of the key and hit. Kyra Dixon Booker hits a deep two. Foot was on the line. Lady Eagles the other way with a 9-point lead. 70 seconds into the second quarter. Rutherford back out front for Emily Gonzalez. To the block. Taylor's got position. One power dribble. A left-hand shot off glass. Not there. Kick it out. Penland. Second chance from the top of the key. Swish. Campbell had a career-high 32 against Catawba in this building last year and has made her first two shots from distance. CN by 12 with more full-court pressure. Throw it in the middle. Fuertes Lara, the difficult catch. Kicks it to a driving Goodlet who shoots off glass. No, but a foul on her driving layup along the right side. And free throws coming for Catawba with 8:19 to go in the second quarter. Gidney back on the floor for the Indians as Bailey Goodlet gets ready to shoot two free throws. She shoots 74% on the year and averaging 10 points per game. Fifth and sixth free throw attempts of the opening half, and Goodlet nails the first one. 23-12. Carson-Newman is shooting 67% from the field in comparison to Catawba's 25. Second one is good. That's why Carson-Newman has a 9-point lead. Or a 10-point lead, rather. Penland picks her dribble up, bounces it, nearly turned it over. Rutherford stays it in along the sideline. Lady Eagles reset with a pass into the corner for Gonzalez. Emily off a screen from Taylor at the wing, met by two, losing the dribble. Now hands off Rutherford, 7 to shoot. Torrey recognizes it, 5 and 4, crosses over, needs to get one up, finds Penland, 1 second. Penland will heave it up there and bank it in. A Hail Mary from Campbell Penland makes it a 13-point game. And the shot clock buzzer is going off and now finally stops. Well, that's the shot clock that Carson-Newman has seen not be working in this first half. We had about a 5-minute stoppage in the opening quarter because of the shot clock not connecting on Carson-Newman's defending basket, and it's stuck at 0 again. 26-13. Scoreboard in the arena has 23-13, but it's a 13-point lead, and now it's switched. Baker crosses over. Her pass into the middle, tipped. It's loose. Indians keep it. Skip it left side. Dixon Booker out front for Ingram. Indians have made just 4 baskets. Goodlet has her pass into the corner, tipped by Rutherford. It'll stay with the Indians, but just 9 seconds on the shot clock. Imani Williams is into the game for the first time for the Indians. Junior guard from Hopkins, South Carolina, making her 6th appearance in 11 games. 5 to shoot. Do the Indians realize? Williams at the wing, 2 seconds, spins, shoots over Rutherford, and scores. Right as the buzzer sounds with the left hand, Williams, fresh off the bench, scores for Catawba. 11-point game, 3 minutes into the second quarter. Penland, chest pass for Sullivan. Jennifer off her wing screen, crosses over, gets to the free throw line, to the baseline. Gonzalez, the catch, and the shot. It's good. All set up by Jennifer Sullivan, who has her second assist. Gonzalez has 6, lead back to 13. Fuertes Lara doubled in the backcourt. Eagles take it away. Sullivan bounces it for Gonzalez. And Carson-Newman without numbers will bring it out front. Emily skips for Penland. Campbell off the screen, stops at the free throw line, bounces it for Taylor, fumbles the catch, looking into the corner, kicks it out. Rutherford, catch 3, it's up, it's good. Tori Rutherford from distance. Carson-Newman's made 4 of its 8 threes and has opened up a 16-point lead on the road. Baker's open, trying to answer from the corner. It's off the backside of the iron, and Sullivan rips down the rebound. Eagles out and running. Penland crosses over, fumbling the dribble, picks it up, and finds Sullivan. Jennifer yells out the play call. with 5:55 to go in the second. Sullivan to the basket, kicks it into the corner. Gonzalez thought about a three. Instead, reverses for Penland. Throw it high post for Lindsey Taylor. Back out front. Rutherford crosses over. Torrey to the basket, shoots over Goodlet and got fouled. Free throws coming at the 5:45 mark of the opening half. And in this second quarter, for a Carson-Newman offense that is shooting 72% from the field. Goodlet commits her first foul, and the team's first with quarter number 2. Rutherford shoots 74% in her redshirt junior year and makes the first free throw. Carson-Newman is up 17 points and has scored the last 5. Second one is in the air. It's too strong off the back of the iron, and the defensive rebound snared down by Wilson. Skipping to the front court, Amani Williams with the basketball. The junior stops, shoots from the elbow over Sullivan, left it short. The rebound for Campbell Penland. Penland picks dribble up in the backcourt, bounces it for Lindsey Taylor into Sullivan. 32-15. Carson-Newman's made its last 4 shots from the field. Sullivan touches the paint, bounces it for Gonzalez, and we've got an offensive foul. Sanaya Wilson takes a charge on the drive from Jennifer Sullivan. That'll be Sullivan's first. And Carson-Newman's second foul of the second quarter. Lady Eagles have committed more turnovers than the Indians in this opening half, but have made 13 of its 18 shots. That is why Carson-Newman has a 17-point lead. The efficiency on offense right now. Ingram in the backcourt against the double team, and we've got a double dribble. Dribbled it off the initial pass, then picked it up and tried to go again, and the official recognized it. That's Catawba's 9th turnover, and Carson-Newman regains possession. 32-15. 5:10 to go, second quarter. Penland off the screen, pump fakes a 3. Campbell touches the paint, kicks it to the baseline. Rutherford back out front for Sullivan. 20 to shoot. Sullivan crosses over. Hands it out. Rutherford. She'll try from the wing. It's up. It's in and out. Ball bounces. Rutherford tracking it down and does. Out to get Gonzalez. One more for Sullivan. Out front, Torrey. Gives it back to Sullivan. 12 on the shot clock. Emily in the right corner. Looks inside. Throws it to the block. Taylor to the catch. Kicks it cross court. Rutherford catch 3. Short. Going after it again, but we've got a foul underneath. And it's on Catawba. Cherie Gidney commits her second foul. It's Catawba's second foul. That was in the rebounding act for a ball that was destined to go off Carson-Newman on Rutherford's missed three-pointer. Eagles basketball when we come back. 4:37 to go until halftime. It's all Carson-Newman here in Salisbury. Lady Eagles are 65% from the field and have a 17-point lead here on the Eagles Sports Network.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
32-15. Carson-Newman is 65% from the field, led by Campbell Penland's 9 points on 3 of 3 shooting. All 3 of her shots have come from distance in that opening half, and Carson-Newman has a 17-point advantage here in Salisbury. Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. Contact Carson-Newman men's basketball alumnus Taylor Hawkins at seeandeagles.com/Modern Woodman to help secure your family's financial future. the officials are looking at something at the video monitor. We've got an extended media break here. For what has been a longer first half, we had a 5-minute stoppage just 2 minutes into the game because of shot clocks not functioning and connecting and talking to one another. And now they are looking at something. It may be one of the 3-point shots made in this opening half. Right now the score's 32-15. We'll see if it changes prior to the resumption of play here inside of Goodman Gymnasium. Shouldn't it be Carson-Newman basketball? There was a foul on Catawba. And yeah, okay. Williams was lined up to take it out for Catawba. Kind of confused everybody. Lady Eagles will now inbound left to the baseline. Penland lobs it, Knuckles to Alvey. 4.5 to play, second quarter to Campbell. Inside, Knuckles dropped the pass, and Baker was fouled after securing possession along the baseline. 2 players came out on the sharpshooter. Penland did the right thing to look inside for Knuckles, but Maddie dropped the ball, and possession goes back to Catawba. 10 Lady Eagle turnovers here in the first half. Amani Williams skips it near side for Wilson, crossing the timeline. A skip pass into the corner for Dixon Booker. Back out front for Baker. Into Wilson, the backup point guard, will control it with 4:15 to go in the second quarter. She dribbles to the left wing, bounces it with the right hand to Baker at the free throw line. She jab steps, touches the paint, spins on Alvey, got blocked on her shot attempt by Maddie Knuckles. That is Carson-Newman's second block of the opening half. Alvey into the near corner for Knuckles. Maddie hands off for Sullivan. She pump fakes a 3, puts the basketball on the floor, comes off a screen, stops, throws it inside. Knuckles at the baseline, long skip. Penland's open. How about a 4 for 4? This one's short. It was online but short, and the rebound secured by Baker. First miss for Penland. Indians want to run. Williams to the basket, dumps it off. Gidney to catch the shot up with the right hand. It sneaks through. A 3.5-minute scoring drought ends with Cherie Gidney's first basket. Indians within 15. Rutherford bounce it out front for Jennifer Sullivan. Carson-Newman's leading scorer just with 2 points. And her 3-pointer is left short. The rebound underneath secured by Sanaya Wilson. Wilson, right-handed skip into the front court. Caught by Williams. She'll stop from the baseline and drill it. Amani Williams has her second field goal back-to-back for the Indians now to bring it back to a 13-point game. Williams with her 7th and 8th baskets of the year. Rutherford off a screen, pick and pop with Penland. Shot not there, so Campbell drives to the basket through contact with a right-hand shot off glass. Had to finish through Gidney, who jumped up to try to block it, but Penland shot it over her for her 4th field goal. 11 for Campbell, and Catawba throws it away. Too low of a pass for Williams into the front court, and Carson-Newman has the ball back. Madeline Ladd, Emily Gonzalez, Abigail Johnson return. They will join Michaela Alvey and Maddie Knuckles on the floor. So 1 starter and 4 bench players for Carson-Newman with 2:37 to play in the opening half. It's been all about field goal efficiency for Carson-Newman. 61% to Catawba's 32%. Here comes the double in the backcourt. Emily, right-handed pass in the front court, deflected and stolen. A steal for Catawba's Nala Baker. Her pass deflected by Alvey, and she backpicks her in the backcourt. Michaela bounces it for Gonzalez. Emily, right-hand dribble to the basket, cut off, and will dribble it back outside the arc. More stingy defense. Alvey's open, left corner 3, swish. Michaela Alvey's second field goal, her 3rd 3 of the year, makes it an 18-point game. Carson-Newman's largest lead of the opening half. 5th made triple for the Lady Eagles. Baker along the baseline, rips through, goes around Ladd, met by a second defender, lobs it back out front for Gutterman. 10 to shoot. Wilson off a Gutterman screen with a left-hand dribble, stops from 19, and the shot is too strong. Backside rebound for Alvey. Alvey skips it into the front court for Knuckles. Maddie into the right corner. Gonzalez, 1 more for Michaela. Long skip to Ladd. A jab step from her. Eagles keep up with the ball movement. It's Gonzalez out front to Ladd. She's open. Right wing 3. It's up. It's just a little strong. Rebound Wilson. 1-on-1. Wilson against Ladd. She stops at the elbow, drives, shoots, and is fouled. Free throws for Catawba's Sanaya Wilson with 79 seconds to play in the second quarter, and the Indians trailing by 18 points. 60% shooting for Carson-Newman, and all but 2 players have scored for the Lady Eagles. 8 different players in the scoring columns so far. First free throw is up, and it spins around and through for Sanaya Wilson, the best free throw shooter on this Catawba team at 82%. Couple of dribbles. The second one is up. It's off the left side of the iron, and Knuckles rips down the miss. Maddie dribbles it into the front court, skipping to the corner for Alvey. Alvey back out front for Knuckles. Eagles by 17 late in the opening half. Emily, a handoff for Ladd. Bad pass, nearly stolen. Eagles keep it, though. Knuckles at the wing to Johnson. Johnson to Alvey, 10 to shoot. Down screen for Ladd. Shot not there. She'll dribble off the screen inside the arc. Now back out front, 5 to shoot. Long skip into the corner. Gonzalez will try from the right corner and drill it. 6 first-half threes for Carson-Newman. Gonzalez is first. She's got 9. The lead is 20. Indians break the pressure, and Fuertes Lara dragged the pivot foot, tried to look to the corner where Carson-Newman was defending it, and realized the pass was not going to be a good decision, and then dragged her pivot foot, keeping the basketball in her hands. 20-point lead with 40 seconds to play in the second quarter. Knuckles, a handoff for Ladd. Ladd to Gonzalez, and Mike Mincy barks out a play call with a 10-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Handoff for Ladd to Knuckles to Alvey, 10 to shoot. Michaela to Emily, back out front. Knuckles open. Here's a 3. It's off the right side. Rebound, ripped down by Dixon Booker. 15 seconds. Nearly a turnover in the backcourt. 10 seconds. Wilson crosses half court. 8 seconds. To Gutterman, back to Wilson, 5 seconds. Wilson off the top of the key screen, needs help, 2 and 1. Over to Dixon Booker. They won't get a shot off. Carson-Newman's defense stout in the opening 20 minutes. The Eagles 40, the Indians 20 at halftime. Fewest points that Carson-Newman has allowed in an opening half this season, and in any half. Just 20 points for Catawba at the break. The Indians turn it over 12 times, and Carson-Newman's defense forces Catawba to shoot just 30% from the field. Offensive efficiency from CN and incredible defense as well in the opening half. 40-20. We'll break it all down at the half. It's CN 40 and Catawba 20 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopcneagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopcneagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopcneagles.com today.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopCNEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
AEC is a distributor of Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and under warranty to not leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-term temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position, and the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC, empowering efficiency.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the shopcneagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Euro step in the lane, shot up off glass. It falls in for Keely Rogers.
Now back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
Carson-Newman has doubled up Catawba here in Salisbury, North Carolina. It's a halftime score here at Goodman Gymnasium. 40 for CN and 20 for the Catawba College Catawba Indians. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseateagles.com. Shopseateagles.com features more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseateagles.com is the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Well, can't ask for a better half of basketball if you're Mike Mincy. There's probably not a whole lot he'll say besides let's take care of the rock a little bit more. Carson-Newman scores 40 first half points, but did so on superb efficiency, making 16 of its 27 shots, which is 59%. Also made 6 threes in 16 attempts, led by Campbell Penland's 11 points on 4 of 5 shooting, while making 3 of her 4 3-pointers. The offensive efficiency was there, but the CN defense was even better in the opening half. Catawba held to just 20 points in that opening half. It's the fewest points that Carson-Newman has allowed in any half of basketball this season. That comes in game number 10 here this afternoon. The Indians were just 7 of 23 and started the game 3 of 14 in that opening quarter. Got a little bit better going 4 of 9 in the second quarter, but only took 9 shots in that second quarter. Committed 12 turnovers in that opening half. Carson-Newman committed 11 turnovers, but was able to take advantage of extra chances as well in that opening half. Had a better advantage on the glass, plus 7 in the opening half. 19-12 is the rebounding margin in favor of CN, who also was plus 14 in points off turnovers and plus 6 in points in the paint. Carson-Newman thrives and is undefeated this year when it scores more points off of turnovers than its opponent. CN has not lost this year. The only loss is when Carson-Newman has not scored more points off turnovers. That was the Anderson game back on November 30th. 16-2 advantage, points off of turnovers in favor of Carson-Newman. That's another big storyline. Catawba's forced turnovers, but has not been able to score off of those turnovers to make it much of a deal in that opening half. Penland's 11 leads all scorers. Nobody from Catawba had more baskets than Amani Williams. She had 2 field goals. That's the only player with multiple field goals for Catawba. 5 others had 1 basket for Terrence McCutcheon's crew. Emily Gonzalez had 9 points on 4 of 6 shooting. The Eagles got good contributions from the bench as well. Michaela Albee had 6 points to pace 10 bench points for Carson-Newman. Tori Rutherford nailed a 3. She had 6 points. Jennifer Sullivan is Carson-Newman's leading scorer statistically coming into the game. She was held at just 2 points. But that's the nature of basketball sometimes. Last time out, Carson-Newman had a season-high 48 bench points, the most it's had in 5 years. And here today, they're getting it done without their leading scorer needing to score a whole lot. Campbell Penland's been terrific, and the team in general has been terrific through the first 20 minutes. We'll see how the second half goes, though. It's Carson-Newman 40 and Catawba 20 here at intermission. We'll take a look around the South Atlantic Conference when we come back to Salisbury, North Carolina, here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Tri-Lite is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Lite. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilite.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network. If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman bookstore.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
Andrew Rogers, glad to take you around the league. We're courtside here in Salisbury, North Carolina at Goodman Gymnasium. Carson-Newman 40, Catawba 20. We'll start in Newberry, South Carolina. The Eagles will see Newberry after the new year, not till January 11 at Eliezer Arena, and that is where we are going to tell you that Newberry defeated Lincoln Memorial in double overtime, 61-49, the final score. Jess Tompkins was terrific for the Wolves. She made 15 baskets en route to 31 points and 11 rebounds. She made 15 baskets. The rest of her team made 9. Tompkins terrific for Newberry, who wins by 12 points. The Wolves quietly now are 500 in the league, 4-4. LMU falls to 3-3 in the South Atlantic Conference with the loss. A non-league game today for Lenoir-Rhyne. They are hosting Belmont Abbey, and it's all Belmont Abbey in the third quarter, 48-28. Belmont Abbey scored 21 points in each of the first 2 quarters to jump out to a 15-point halftime lead and has pushed that to 20 points early in the second half. Anderson, halfway through the third quarter, holds a 55-40 advantage over UVA Wise. Diamond McDowell has a game-high 18 for the Trojans, who are trying to get to 500 in the league as well. A win for Anderson, and they're up 15, would mean 4 wins and 4 losses in conference play this season. The rest of the slate, Mars Hill is up 30 on Emory and Henry at halftime. It's all Lions who squeaked one out against Limestone on Wednesday at Limestone, and the Lions are having a great day offensively. 59% shooting, led by Maddie Gilley, who has 13 at halftime for the Lions over the Wasps. Coker is taking on Tusculum. That is a game that has not started yet. That'll start in moments. It's a 3 p.m. tip in Hartsville between the Cobras and the Pioneers. Wingate and Limestone rounds out the slate. They won't play till 7 o'clock tonight. A night game between the Wingate Bulldogs and the Limestone States. Here at the half, it's Carson-Newman 40 and Catawba 20. Lady Eagles put up a stout effort defensively. Fewest points allowed in a half this year to an opponent, 20. Put together by Carson-Newman's defense in the second half. Lady Eagles have led at halftime in every game this season. 10 for 10. Have won 8 of those first 9 games. What happens in the second half, we'll find out together. It's Carson-Newman by 20, and the second half comes your way in moments here from Goodman Gymnasium. We're back for the third quarter after these messages. This is Carson-Newman Women's Basketball, and it's on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Into the front court, loses her dribble, kicks it out, right wing, 3 from Bergstrom is up and good! As the buzzer sounds to end the first half.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Andrew Rogers, glad to welcome you back courtside to Goodman Gymnasium in Salisbury, North Carolina. Catawba down 20, but they'll start with the basketball to begin the third quarter. Skip Roberts back in network control for us today as well. First of 2 games to come from Salisbury. Adam Cavalier will have the call of Carson-Newman and Catawba on the men's side. In just about an hour, it's the Indians with the basketball left to right to begin the third. And in the second half, Foskey playing and back out with those 2 fouls. Skips it into the corner. Gutterman a 3 from the corner. It's short. Rebound underneath. Deflects around. It's loose. Sullivan to the deck. She's tied up with the basketball, and the possession arrow goes to Carson-Newman. 20 seconds in. Another defensive stop for CN. Janiyah Foskey played just 2 minutes in that opening half because of 2 fouls right off the bat. She's back out there, and she averages 11 points per game, an inside presence possibly to help the Indians' offense improve. Sullivan off the screen at the top of the key, stops at the left elbow, picked her dribble up, skips it into the far corner. Gonzalez pump fakes a 3, steps back, dribbling, and now finds Campbell Penland. Penland dribbling it around the arc, now gets inside, hands it off for Rutherford, 7 to shoot. Torrey, right-hand dribble, crossover into the paint, stops, floats one up, and scores. Torrey Rutherford has 8 points, her 3rd basket, and Carson-Newman continues to add on to its largest lead. It's now 22. Baker double-teamed right in front of me along the sideline. Bounces it for Goodlet. Her pass tipped and stolen. Rutherford ahead to Penland. Campbell stops. Finds a trailing Sullivan. She'll float one up. Get blocked by Foskey. The trailing Foskey with Catawba's first block. Another double team in the backcourt. Another steal. Sullivan to the basket. Right-hand layup along the left side. More defense from Carson-Newman. It's a 24-point lead and another turnover. Sullivan's got a second in a row. Jennifer to Taylor. Eagles will reset it. Sullivan thought about a three. Pump fakes, bounces it inside. Taylor to the catch. The left-hand layup. Good. And one. Carson-Newman has picked up right where it left off in the first 20 minutes. 6 straight out the gate. 90 seconds into the third. Taylor to the line to try to complete a three-point play. 46-20. Lady Eagles defensively are putting on a clinic. Taylor has 4 points, this to be 5. It's a back iron miss for Lindsay. Rutherford rips the rebound away for an offensive rebound. Second chance opportunity. Penland to Rutherford, looking inside. They get it to Taylor, a power dribble, a right-hand layup on the right side. It's good for Lindsay Taylor. 8 straight to start the second half, and it's a 28-point game. Goodlet splits the double team. The freshman point guard dips it into the corner for Foskey, and back out front, Goodlet passes to Fuertes Lara. Baker, right wing, asks for a screen. Comes off the screen, stops in the painted area, kicks it out for Goodlet. She pump fakes a three, drives to the basket, shoots off glass. No, but a foul called with 7 seconds on the shot clock. It's on Emily Gonzalez. That'll be her second, and Carson-Newman's first foul after halftime. Bailey Goodlet at the line. She is 2 points. Both of those points have come from the free throw line. First free throw is up, and it swishes in for the freshman from right here in Salisbury. First point after halftime for the Indians after surrendering the first 8. Both are good from Goodlet, 48-22, just more than 2 minutes into this third quarter. Campbell Penland, right-hand dribble. Here comes the double team. She picks up her dribble. Back in the backcourt for Rutherford. Over the head pass, Sullivan. 2-on-1. Sullivan, bounce it. Taylor, the catch and the left-hand layup. Eagles break the pressure and make a 4th straight basket to start after halftime. And another turnover. Sullivan up with it, drives to the basket, hangs, shoots off glass, too strong. Rebound, bats around. Gonzalez taps it to Sullivan. She missed the bunny, and the rebound underneath secured by Wilson. Carson-Newman, 20 points off of turnovers. 16 turnovers for the Indians. Baker rips through. Thought about a step-back three. Dribbles inside the arc. Shoots over Penland. Missed the shot. Campbell, the defensive rebound. 3 minutes into the third quarter, and it's Carson-Newman by 28. Rutherford dribbling. Foul line extended. Left wing. Lobs it to the baseline. Taylor the catch, and she dribbled it off her foot. It was a risky pass to begin with as Rutherford tried to lob it to the baseline for Taylor. It's Carson-Newman's 12th turnover. Sheree Gidney will return, and Nala Baker will exit for the Indians. Over the head skip pass near side for Wilson. She was the inbounder, now crosses over, dribbling through the Eagles defense and is able to do so. Gidney bounces it behind Foskey, and another turnover. Rutherford tracks it down in the corner. Torrey, long skip in the backcourt to Penland. Another long skip to Gonzalez. She catches, pump fakes, kicks it out for Penland. Campbell drives to the basket. Right-hand layup, no. Offensive rebound, Taylor. Left-hand hook shot, good. Lindsay Taylor with 10 points and 6 rebounds. And her basket pushes it to a 30-point game and another steal. Sullivan to Rutherford. Corner triple from the left side. Short. Defensive rebound this time from Catawba's Gidney. Sullivan has 4 steals. That's a new season high and career high with Carson-Newman. 3 have come in this third quarter. 4 minutes in, it's Carson-Newman by 30. Bounce it into the painted area. Gidney spins, shoots over Penland. Way too strong. Off glass. Campbell has the defensive rebound. Skips it into the front court. Sullivan, high pass. Tracked down in the corner, though, by Gonzalez. Campbell off a screen. Stops at the top of the key. Throws it inside. Taylor goes to work. Rips through. Gets through 2 defenders. And uses the left hand to kiss it off the glass. Lindsay Taylor with 12 points, including the last 10 for Carson-Newman, and it's a 32-point lead. Goodlet to the basket through contact. Too strong, but she was fouled. And Bailey Goodlet back to the line, where she has been able to put home Catawba's only 2 points in the third quarter. 5 straight field goals for Lindsay Taylor for Carson-Newman here in this third quarter to outscore the Indians 14-2. Goodlet makes the free throw. She's 5 of 5 from the line for an Indian squad that is still without a field goal after halftime. Second one good for Goodlet as well. Subs waiting. Madeline Ladd, Michaela Alvey are into the game. And the buzzer continues to go off way longer than it needed to. After the buzzer went off for the subs to come into the game. We've got a foul on the inbound. Goodlet was holding Sullivan. That is the second team foul and the second on Goodlet. Eagles will still inbound against full court pressure, leading by 30 in the backcourt. Taylor now leads all scorers with 12 points. He's got the last 10. Sullivan, and deep in the far corner, rips through, gets around Nala Baker, and is off to the races inside the arc. Tries to kick it into the corner. Pass was not deflected, and it's a turnover. Mike Mincy saying that was deflected, but the official along the baseline says it was not. So it's a turnover. Carson-Newman's 13th turnover. Monty Williams back into the game. She's the only Indian with multiple baskets. Helps break the pressure. Skip pass into the front court. Dixon Booker into the corner. High pass. Another turnover. That's 19. And the Indians once again able to break the pressure but can't get a shot off. Carly Hayworth into the game. Jennifer Sullivan will get a rest. With Carson-Newman up by 30 points, approaching the halfway point of the third. 5:10 to go. This ball is deflected and last touched by Carly Hayworth. It was deflected out of her hands as she went to grab it and could not corral. So Carson-Newman gives it right back. Indians ball in a 30-point game, looking for their first basket after halftime. Goodlet will try to change that with a jump shot just inside the arc, but it goes in and out, and Lindsay Taylor rips down a 7th rebound. One starter out there, or two rather. It's Taylor and Penland to join 3 bench players, Hayworth, Ladd, and Alvey, who's got it in the corner. Alvey out front, Ladd, pump fakes a 3. Back to Michaela Alvey, throw it inside, left block, Taylor's got it, goes to the basket, made the shot, but the foul will be called before the shot attempt with Gidney grabbing Lindsay Taylor before the shot attempt. Third on Gidney and the third by Catawba in the third quarter. It's all Carson-Newman here in Salisbury. Lady Eagles have outscored Catawba by 10 points in the first 5+ minutes here after halftime, and the Indians are without a basket here in the third quarter. 54-24. Carson-Newman here on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Carson-Newman's offense and defense has been clicking on all cylinders here today. Have been shooting above 55% basically the entire game, and has forced Catawba to shoot just 26%. The Indians still have no baskets after halftime. Carson-Newman ball out of the timeout. Carly Hayworth with the right-hand dribble out front. Skips it to Madeline Ladd. Here's a long three. It's up. It's an air ball. Nobody touched it, and it goes out of bounds. And back to Catawba. 4.5 to play in this third quarter. This is an Indians team that has won 4 straight games, but has just 24 points with 4.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. And the shot clocks are not talking to each other once again. The basket that Catawba is attacking says 20, and the one that Carson-Newman is attacking says 30. We're going to play on with a shot clock that is not working on one side. See if it plays a role at any point if the Indians break the pressure. Williams, double-teamed to the backcourt, now skips it into the front court. Goodlett the catch. She's double-teamed and gives it back to Williams near midcourt. She bounces it, but nobody's there. That is 20 Catawba turnovers now on a bad pass from Amani Williams. Turnovers have been an issue for this Catawba team. They committed 34 in this season opener, but as of late have not been, as Ladd is double-teamed near midcourt and is going to force Mike Mincy to burn his first timeout of the contest. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the third quarter. It's 54-24. Carson-Newman, the defense, has not allowed the Indians to nail a field goal in the second half so far. 4:10 to go in the third, and we're back for more after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Carson-Newman 54, Catawba 24. It was a 20-point game at halftime, but Carson-Newman's defense here in the third has already forced 8 turnovers, and Catawba has not made a basket after halftime. Eagles basketball, 4 to play in the third. Knuckles bobbles the catch, now corrals the right wing. Skips it for Alvey. Max skips to Carly Hayworth. Hayworth off the screen, top of the key. Chest pass to the right side. Now Taylor, she'll try from the baseline. She's nailed the last 10 points. Misses this shot short. Rebound offensively for Alvey and the Eagles. Hayworth pick and pop. Knuckles will try from distance and drill it. Maddie Knuckles nails her first 3. She's got 5 points. That's Carson-Newman's 7th three-pointer. And it's a 33-point game. Had trouble with the initial inbound. Now Williams will trigger it in from the baseline. 5 for Knuckles. Indians get into the middle of the defense. Baker crosses half court and hands it back off for Amani Williams. Williams is the only Indian with 2 baskets. Dixon Booker to Gutterman to Baker. Baker rips through, gets into the painted area, and is fouled on her drive to the basket. And the Indians have only been able to score in the third quarter from the line, and they'll be able to go back there as Nala Baker was fouled in the act of shooting by Michaela Alvey. That is it's Carly Hayworth, sorry. That is Carly's first foul, Carson-Newman's third here in the third quarter. Nala Baker to the free throw line for the first time, and her first free throw is good, 57-25. Carson-Newman ends a 2-minute-plus scoring drought for the Indians with that make. Next one is in the air. It swishes in as well. Indians are 11 of 12 from the line as a team. Hayworth pressured in the backcourt in a 31-point game. Crosses over to get around the defense. No double team comes this time, and the Eagles will set up shop in the half court. Carly between the legs dribble out front. Tries to get around a screen. Here comes a double. She pitches into the corner. Alvey, left corner dribble. It's up. It hits the back of the iron. No. Baker taps the rebound to herself and hands off for Wilson. 3 to play in the third. Wilson traveled. Drags the pivot foot. Was trying to pass it to Baker at the top of the key, and Nala was not looking for the ball. She was going to cut through. Wilson never delivered the pass, kept the ball, and dragged the pivot foot for Catawba's 21st turnover. 2:50 on a rolling third quarter clock, and the Lady Eagles leading 57-26. Alvey finds Knuckles off a down screen. Maddie stops at the elbow, steps back, finds Alvey, looking inside, nothing there. To Ladd. Madeline Ladd. Hands off, it's Carly Hayworth at the wing. Hayworth, between the legs dribble, steps back at the elbow, picks her dribble up, it's loose, now gets it deflected out along the sideline, and with 2 seconds on the shot clock, Carson-Newman will inbound in front of me. 2:27 to play in the third. Knuckles inbounds Hayworth. She'll launch, and it's not going to get there. It'll be an air ball and a shot clock violation on Carson-Newman. 2:25 to play in the third quarter. Mike Mincy's burning a second timeout here in the third quarter. His team is leading 57-26, and the Lady Eagles have outscored Catawba 17-6, and the Indians have no baskets in the third quarter. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, laser focused on your success. Indians, the first time around against these Lady Eagles, scored 80 points, and both teams shot above 47% from the field. That is not going to happen today. Carson-Newman's defense has forced Catawba into a gazillion turnovers as we've got a collision along the baseline. Ball is off Catawba as Alvey stole the inbounds, then threw it off Wilson, collided with her along the baseline as well. Both players are okay. Carson-Newman with another forced turnover, and he'll inbound right at the baseline. Hayworth lobs it out front. Alvey the catch in front of the sideline to Taylor. Lindsay kicks it out. Knuckles is open. Top of the key three. It's in the air. It's off to the right. And Sanaya Wilson leaps into the air for a rebound. Sanaya Wilson dribbling inside the arc. Hangs over Hayworth. Missed the shot. Back of the iron. And Taylor has another defensive rebound. Lindsay starting to flirt with a double-double. That's her 8th rebound. Carly Hayworth crosses the timeline with less than 2 minutes to play in the third, and the Eagles by 31. Carly, right-hand dribble off a Taylor screen at the elbow. Gets to the top of the key. Stops. Nobody guards her. She'll try a three and nail it. Carly Hayworth from downtown, and Carson-Newman leads 60-26. Hayworth's 4th triple of the year and her 3rd in the last 3 games. A turnover again. Hayworth knocked it away. Knuckles has got it. She drives, shoots a left-hand layup, and nails it through contact. 62-26. Wilson in the backcourt. Trying to split 2 seconds to get it across. The Indians do with a pass into the front court to Gutterman along the sideline. She's pressured, bounces it back for Baker. Indians have no baskets in the third quarter, and there's only 70 seconds to play in the period. Dixon Booker to the basket, and she is fouled on her drive with 6 seconds on the shot clock. It's on Maddie Knuckles. That is Knuckles committing her 3rd, and Carson-Newman's 4th team foul. Free throws for Dixon Booker. Janiah Foskey back into the game. Bailey Goodlett back into the game. And for the first time, Jamaria Robinson, a sophomore from Lake Wales, Florida, will enter the game as Dixon Booker lines up her first free throw, and it gets the friendly roll. Catawba has won 33 straight home regular season games. Their only loss in the last 4 years was in the semifinals of the Southeast Regional Tournament that they hosted a year ago, and in danger of losing that. Dixon Booker makes both free throws, 60 seconds to play in the third. Eagles by 34. Hayworth, top of the key, chest pass to Madeline Ladd. Ladd off a screen, right-hand dribble, now picks her dribble up and finds Knuckles out front. Maddie lobs it to the block, Taylor the catch, power dribble. Here comes a double team, she rips through it, goes with the left-hand shot, left it short off the bottom of the iron, and the rebound ripped down by Janiah Foskey. Janice in transition, pass deflected off Taylor. As Knuckles got into the passing lane to deflect it, Taylor trailing back into the play, saw it get whacked off her head. And out of bounds. 35 seconds to play in the third. Indians will inbound. Lob it out front. Foskey the catch. She waves through one of her offensive teammates. Now backing down Taylor. Stops at the free throw line. Shoots, but missed the shot, but a foul before on Taylor. That'll be number 1 on Lindsay. And Carson-Newman's in the penalty now in the third. Shania Foskey at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. She has been held to just 2 points and now 3 as the Indians continue their sharp shooting from the free throw line. 14 of 15. Second one is in the air. It is good as well. 62-30. Hayworth will cross the timeline with the left-hand dribble. Shot clock is off. Eagles can hold for the final shot if they so choose. Michaela Alvey dribbling out front against pressure from Janice. Lobs for Taylor, top of the key, 8 seconds. Handoff back to Alvey. She'll stop from the free throw line. Left it short. Foskey the rebound, 4 seconds. Foskey trying to get across the timeline. Does 2 and 1 into the baseline. Bad pass. Dixon Booker couldn't corral it. In the third quarter comes to a close. A quarter that is dominated by Carson-Newman's defense from the jump. Catawba scores 10 points. They were all from the free throw line. Lady Eagles forced the Indians to 0 baskets in the third period, and Carson-Newman forces 11 Indians turnovers. It's all Lady Eagles here at Goodman Gymnasium through 3 quarters. 62-30 Eagles here on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Catawba ball to start the fourth quarter, 62-30. Andrew Rogers glad to welcome you courtside back to Goodman Gymnasium. Fuertes Lar tries to throw it inside. Johnson deflects it. Indians keep it though. Dixon Booker drives on Penland, stops, fades away, and missed the shot. Back of the iron, it misses. Abigail Johnson, the defensive rebound. 4 starters and Johnson out there for Mike Mincy's crew to start the fourth. Campbell Penland throws it to the left block. Johnson the catch, tries to give it back and threw it away. A steal. Foskey anticipates and is driving to the basket at the right elbow. Stops, but traveled. Catawba has committed 12 turnovers now after halftime. And with 9:24 to go in the fourth quarter, Carson-Newman has the basketball back. Lady Eagles have 27 points off of 24 Catawba turnovers. Rutherford barks out a play call, hands it off to Sullivan in front of the Eagles bench. Ball reverses to Gonzalez, now to Penland off a screen. Campbell off a Johnson screen at the right wing. Pitches it out, Gonzalez, one more to Sullivan, an extra one in the left corner. Rutherford, she turns it down, drives into the paint. Off to Penland, out of the block. Johnson the catch, she goes to work on Foskey. Right-hand jump hook, left it short. Nice try from Johnson with the shot clock expiring, but sees it roll off the iron. 8:45 to go in the fourth. Goodlet forces one up through traffic, no. Rebound secured by Johnson. Rutherford to Penland, left wing 3. It's up, it is short. Rebound bounces, Gonzalez corrals, pitches it out. Sullivan, she sets her feet, comes off an Abigail Johnson screen, gets the switch, skips it, high pass into the corner for Gonzalez. Emily has her pocket picked, but Rutherford corrals with 7 to shoot. Emily, left wing, into the corner for Rutherford. She'll try a corner 3. It's up, it's short. Rebound, backside for Jamaria Robinson. She crosses half court with the right-hand dribble. Outside the arc, now into the corner. Pitches it out for Goodlet. 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, neither side has scored. Fuertes Lara in the corner, bounces it inside. Dixon Booker, the catch, spins on Penland, met by a second defender. Pitches it into the corner. Extra one out front for Robinson. Eagles defensively recover. Robinson stumbles on the crossover into the corner. Fuertes Lara needs help. She'll force one up and miss it. Hit the back of the iron, and the rebound tapped out by the Indians. And Carson-Newman gains possession back once again. Catawba has still not made a field goal in the second half. Only has 10 points in the second half. All have come from the free throw line as Brooklyn Ingram and Nala Baker return for Catawba. Lindsey Taylor back on the floor for Carson-Newman. Penland will inbound it to Emily Gonzalez. Indians have shown a little double team once the ball gets near half court, but have backed off of that mostly here in the second half. Gonzalez bounces it off Rutherford's foot. Eagles save it in bounds, but there's a loose ball on the deck. It's a tie-up, and possession arrow will keep it with Carson-Newman. 62-30, 2.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Neither side has yet to start the scoring in the period. Sullivan, or rather Gonzalez, will inbound in front of Mike Mincy. She gets it in to Penland out front. The Eagles up 32. We've got a collision underneath and a foul. Sullivan sets a hard screen and was fouled by Kyra Dixon Booker. First on her, first by the Indians in the fourth. Sullivan will inbound right at the baseline. Taylor gives it back to her. Double team along the baseline. Sullivan needs help and loses it out, but it was deflected. Carson-Newman will keep possession and inbound it in the far corner at the end of the Lady Eagles bench. Gonzalez looking. Needs to get it in, does to the wing in front of the bench to Taylor, who hands back off for Gonzalez. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Emily driving around a screen, gets to the baseline, bounces it in the corner. Sullivan the catch. Jennifer drives a closeout, shoots over Foskey and lays it in off glass. Jennifer Sullivan with 6 points, and Carson-Newman is back up by 34. Ingram turns it over, trying to split two defenders, and Rutherford has the steal. Cross-court skip to the wing. Penland picks her dribble up, bounces it out front. Sullivan, one more to Rutherford, looking inside. They'll throw it. Taylor, left block, backing down Foskey, turns to the left hand, shoots a shot, too strong, and Ingram rebounds it for the Indians. Now a double team here in the backcourt. Baker lobs it for Ingram. Brooklyn bounces it for Bailey Goodlett, skips it back to Baker. She pump fakes a three, drives baseline around Sullivan to the baseline. One more out front. Goodlett nails it, and Catawba has a basket after halftime. And Terrence McCutcheon is going to burn a timeout after it. With 6:21 to go in the fourth quarter, the Indians have put the ball in the hoop in the second half, 64-33. Bailey Goodlett has her first field goal and 9 points for Catawba, and the Indians request for time. We'll take a timeout with them. 6:21 to go in the third quarter. It's Carson-Newman by 31 points here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
64-33, Eagles with the basketball after a timeout, trying to break some pressure. Rutherford in the backcourt, looking to skip it. Instead, will cross half court and find Gonzalez. 6:10 to go in the quarter. Fake double team comes. Eagles whip it around the perimeter. A jab step from Sullivan. She drives, floats one up over Foskey. Too strong. Sullivan taps it out to Rutherford. To Penland. Right wing three. It's up. It's short. Rebound is fought for. Dixon Booker to the deck with it, but she'll travel. Eagles will keep the possession and have a fresh 30 seconds on the shot clock. Well, Bailey Goodlet's basket just before the timeout ended a field goal drought that nearly went 15 minutes of game time. 14 minutes, 58 seconds to be exact. Taylor back to work. Left-hand shot, no, but a foul underneath. It's on Janiyah Foskey, and that is Foskey committing her third foul, second in the quarter. She battled foul trouble all of the first half. She's been able to play a lot here in the second half, but only has 4 points and averages 12. Lindsey Taylor back to the free throw line, 12 points and 8 rebounds for the graduate student forward, who makes her first free throw of the game. Taylor has struggled recently. Prior to this game, after going for just 2 points against Limestone on Saturday. Misses the second. Eagles pick the pocket of Wilson. It's Penland with it. To the right block. Shovels it off. Pass was deflected. And it'll stay with Carson-Newman with 5:34 to play. Taylor's got the team high 13, but it's been really a collective effort once again. 5 different players have multiple steals. 4 of them have 3 or more. Caroline Hill, Callie McMahon insert into the game for the first time. Sullivan to Hill. Hill kicks it out for Sullivan. Jennifer off the screen, met by a double, crosses over, gets to the elbows, stops, looking for help, and threw it away. A steal for Goodlet. Goodlet dribbling against Rutherford, shoots a right-hand shot, no, but a foul on the drive by the freshman guard, and she will go back to the free throw line for attempts 7 and 8 of this game. Second on Rutherford, first for Carson-Newman after halftime. Bailey Goodlet can be the first Indian in double figures. She has 9 points. And the free throw is up and through, 65-34. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, providing Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. First miss from Goodlet from the free throw line. She's up to 10 points, though, and Carson-Newman's lead is 31. Rutherford, left-hand dribble across half court, hounded by Goodlet. They bounce it for Sullivan at the wing. Jennifer crosses over, gets to the baseline, met by 2, needs help, splits the defenders, trying to pass it off to McMahon, but a steal for Foskey. Another Eagles turnover, that's number 18. Wilson off a screen. Sanaya stops at the top of the key into the corner. It's Ingram shooting a 3. It's off the side of the iron. No. Offensive rebound, Dixon Booker. She tries to power downhill. Instead kicks it to a driving Foskey. Her shot's up. Good. No good, but a foul. Too strong with the right-hand shot on the right-hand drive by Foskey, and free throws coming for Catawba's second leading scorer and top rebounder on the year, Janiyah Foskey. 4 points, 3 rebounds for her in 14 minutes, and the first free throw is true. 17 of 19 are the Indians from the free throw line. They only shoot 70% for the year, having a good day at the line when they've needed it, having only made 8 baskets in the game. Sullivan and Penland will exit. Knuckles and Alvey join McMahon, Hill, and Rutherford out there for Carson-Newman with 4:39 to play in the fourth quarter. 65-36. Carson-Newman's defense has forced Catawba to make just 1 field goal after halftime. Lady Eagles break the pressure. McMahon shoots from the baseline and nails it. Callie McMahon has made 4 of her 8 shots now this year, and Carson-Newman is back up 31. Ingram double-teamed in the backcourt. Bounces it for Wilson into the middle for Dixon Booker. Pass tipped, stolen. Rutherford the steal for Carson-Newman. Torrey sees everybody come back into the picture. Off a screen, skips for Caroline Hill. Caroline Hill off a screen, pick and pop with Knuckles. She turns down a 3, instead skips to Rutherford. 4 minutes to play in the fourth. Alvey off a screen, stops at the elbow, pick and pop. McMahon turns down the dribble, stops him in the left elbow. Shot is off the right side of the iron, and the rebound secured by Foskey. Eagles by 31, defending Wilson and the Indians, as Foskey will give it back to Sanaya Wilson. Redshirt sophomore point guard puts it on the deck, bounces it back to the baseline for Foskey, trying to back down McMahon, met by two, splits the two defenders, but got blocked by McMahon. Possession still with the Indians. Goodlet stops and scores. Just the second basket for Catawba after halftime. Both have been made by Bailey Goodlet, and it's 67-38 Carson-Newman. Knuckles crosses half court and bounces for Torrey Rutherford. Eagles content with setting up half-court offense here on the road in control up 29. Caroline Hill at the elbow, or the wing rather, reverses to Alvey. Down screen set for Rutherford. She comes off a screen to the baseline. Pick and pop. One more to Alvey. Top of the key three. It's up in the air. It's an air ball off the right side. Possession back to Catawba. Sydney Gutterman will return and replace Janiyah Foskey. The series between these two teams has been really tight. Carson-Newman won the first meeting this year by 12 points, and that was just the first time in the past 9 meetings that there had been a game decided by double digits. These two teams are familiar with single-digit contests over the last several years. That's not the case here today. Gutterman breaks the pressure with the Indians, and 2:48 to go in the fourth. She'll try a left wing three. It's in the air. It's an air ball. And Alvey and the Eagles will let it bounce out of bounds to gain possession back. Madeline Ladd will return to the floor. Kayla Alvey will exit. So Carson-Newman's closing five probably will be McMahon, Ladd, Hill, Hayworth, and Knuckles. Hayworth against pressure defense from Goodlet. Here comes the double team. Carly spins away from it, tries to split a double, unable to do so. Ball is on the deck. We've got a jump ball. And possession will give it to the Indians. Wilson in the half court for an Indians offense with 2 made baskets after halftime. She crosses over, shoots over Knuckles, but got fouled on the way. They're actually going to get it on Carly Hayworth, who reaches in the act of shooting for Wilson. So she'll go to the free throw line after Hayworth commits her second personal foul and the team's third. First free throw from Wilson swishes in. Catawba would only have 20 points if it were not for free throws. 19 of 21. Next one is in the air, and it's good as well. The Indians are 20 of 22. It's a 27-point game. Caroline Hill into the front court to the baseline for McMahon. Callie tries to skip it, pass deflected and stolen by Gutterman. Indians trying to go on a little run here and get some momentum down the stretch. Bounce it baseline. It's Dixon Booker attacking Knuckles, shoots over her and scores. Nice finish by Kyra Dixon Booker. That's the third basket for the Indians after halftime. Hayworth crosses half court in a 25-point game with $1:50 to play. Ladd to McMahon. Knuckles throws it inside. Ladd, the catch at the elbow, spins, shoots over the defender, left it short, and the rebound secured by Brooklyn Ingram. Ingram across half court with 90 ticks to play. She goes baseline, spins on Ladd, shoots over her, and the shot off glass is good. 8 straight points for the Indians. It's 67-44. Carson-Newman has not scored in more than 3 minutes. McMahon with the basketball, 75 seconds to play. It's 67-44. Knuckles dribbling out front, crosses over, drives to a cutting Ladd, and she lost the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Carson-Newman? No. One of the officials says it goes off Carson-Newman's knees on the drive by Ladd, and Mike Mincy will burn a timeout with 1:07 to play in the fourth quarter. He's not pleased with how things have gone here down the stretch. Carson-Newman has not scored in 3.5 minutes, and the Indians have scored 8 straight during this stretch. This is the closest the game has been since the start of the second half when Carson-Newman scored the first 8 points. Catawba had been no closer than 26 and has now been able to gain a 23. Has been able to only trail by 23, force the deficit down to that. 1:07 to play. The Indians are shooting 29% and are going to see their home regular season winning streak come to a close. Terrence McCutcheon's group has only lost 6 games in his tenure at home. This is going to be Game 7, and 4 of those 7 losses are going to be against Carson-Newman. Well, it's a club that has won 33 straight home regular season games dating back to the spring of 22. Nice turnaround shot from Sidney Gutterman. It's a 21-point game, 67-46, 10 in a row for the Indians. Madeline Ladd crosses half court, double team, needs help, bounces it for Carly Hayworth, who catches near the logo. Carly to the elbow, steps back, she's wide open. Here's a deep 2 shot off the left side of the iron. No, Dixon Booker snares down the miss. 40 seconds, Dixon Booker to the wing for Brooklyn Ingram. Here's a right wing 3, and it swishes in. Catawba has made its last 4 shots and has scored the last 13 points. It's an 18-point game, and there's a 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Carly Hayworth is dribbling out near half court. And does not seem poised to shoot. The Eagles will go after a shot here. 10 seconds. Hayworth off a screen at the free throw line. It's an offensive foul. Eagles screen set, and Wilson was fouled by Callie McMahon. 4th team foul. Indians will inbound along the left side. Along the left sideline with 7 seconds to play as Goodlett will check in for Wilson, who's slowly walking to the sideline. 67-49. Carson-Newman's going to win a 3rd straight game. Goodlett's going to walk it across half court. No shot will be taken. And Carson-Newman is going to leave Salisbury, North Carolina with an 18-point victory. Stout defense from CN. Lady Eagles hold Catawba to a season-low 49 points. Fewest points allowed in a game this year by the Lady Eagles. The Indians only made 6 baskets after halftime, and when the game was still in jeopardy, they struggled to make field goals throughout. Went 15 minutes, nearly 15 minutes without a field goal throughout the course of the contest. Final score from Goodman Gymnasium. It's Carson-Newman 67 and the Indians 49. We'll break it all down with the Domino's post-game report, which heads your way after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The game's over, but we're just getting warmed up. The Domino's post-game report starts in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagle Sports Network.
Left wing Rutherford 3 up and kaboom! Torrey Rutherford.
Your stats breakdown. A conversation with Mike Mincy, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Plus, the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. The Domino's post-game report is brought to you in part by Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family owned and operated coffee. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers.
It was all Carson-Newman here in Salisbury, North Carolina, as we welcome you back courtside to Goodman Gymnasium on the campus of Catawba College. Carson-Newman has won back-to-back games over the Indians and sweeps the season series with a final score of 67-49. This is the Domino's post-game report. Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Whether you're a student looking for a late-night snack or maybe just out to eat with some coworkers, Domino's has a deal for you. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID, or get 25% off your entire order when you bring in your business card at lunch. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. 9-1 are the top 10 and top 5 Lady Eagles after a 67-49 victory over Catawba in this contest. The Eagles flirted with the largest margin of victory in this series, led by as many as 36 in this game. It ends up being an 18-point game thanks to Catawba's 13-0 run in the final 3.5 minutes. It's the fewest points scored by Catawba in this series since the lost my spot on the page. You got to go back to 1991. It's the fewest points. It'd be 48. Catawba had 49 in this game. Fewest ever by the Indians in a game against Carson-Newman is 48. They've had some low scores throughout the years, but 48's the lowest. It's the second lowest point total for a Catawba team against Carson-Newman in what is an 80-game now series between the two sides. Defense and offensive efficiency was the theme all afternoon for Mike Mincy's group. Lady Eagles, for the most part, shot above 50% throughout the entire game. Struggled down the stretch and ended just 46% shooting, but feasted off of their defense. in this game. 28 points off of turnovers in this game. 28 points off Catawba's 28 turnovers. You compare that to Catawba just scoring 11 points off of Carson-Newman's 22 turnovers in this game. Defense was spectacular. The Indians had a stretch from the second quarter to the halfway point of the fourth where they went 14 minutes and 58 seconds without a basket in this game. That is why Carson-Newman was terrific in this game. Lady Eagles were great in the third quarter. Catawba only took 5 shots, did not make a basket in the third quarter, and committed 11 turnovers in that third quarter alone, a quarter that Carson-Newman won by 12 points. Lady Eagles had 6 players have multiple steals in this game to combine for the team's 17, led by Jennifer Sullivan, a career-high 4 steals for her. Tori Rutherford, Campbell Penland, and Michaela Alvey all had 3 steals, while Emily Gonzalez and Maddie Knuckles each had 2 steals as well. Our Food City player of the game is Lindsay Taylor. She was back to her scoring and rebounding ways here this afternoon. Lindsay put home 6 of her 10 baskets for a game-high 13 points and also grabbed 8 rebounds. That is the 7th time in her career, and this season with double-digit scoring, and 81st career game with double figures. And she was able to make 6 of her 10 shots, also made a free throw in this game to help Carson-Newman's defensive effort for Lady Eagles roster that puts together its best defensive performance of the season. Campbell Penland made 3 of her 6 3-pointers and had 11 points. She was the only other Eagle in double figures. Campbell has now made 3 threes in 6 of Carson-Newman's 10 games this season. Carson-Newman is 9-1 and 7-1 and atop the South Atlantic Conference standings after a 67-49 win over the Catawba Indians, who fall to 7-4 and 5-3 in the league. We'll take you around the league with the ShopSeenEagles.com SAC scoreboard before getting you ready for Carson-Newman men's basketball's contest with Catawba College. Back to wrap this one up from Goodman Gymnasium in a moment here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess energy toward the ground through the ground wire. AEC also offers surge devices for inside your home to defend against possible voltage spikes that could damage your electronics, appliances, or equipment. This service is affordable and dependable. Order today and enjoy no connection fee. AEC, we power what matters most.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. More player interviews and stats come your way in 60 seconds when the Domino's postgame report continues on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
All right, back to Goodman Gymnasium. Andrew Rogers courtside to wrap things up for Carson-Newman women's basketball, who has won 3 games in a row and is 9-1 and has won 4 road games this season. That matches last year's road win total. Final score here against Catawba, 67-49. The Lady Eagles have won 23 straight games, went out shooting their opponent. Let's take you around the league before we wrap things up for the first portion of our broadcast. Mars Hill absolutely dominates Emory and Henry at home. Final score 108-59. Good day for the Lions against the Wasps, who remain winless in the South Atlantic Conference. Belmont Abbey goes to Lenore-Rhine, and the Crusaders win by 28 points. Good win for the Conference Carolinas as well. Belmont Abbey's had a good season, and they crush Lenore-Rhine by 28 points, 77-49. That's a non-league game as well. Peyton Nation had 21 for Belmont Abbey. Virginia Wise, UVA Wise got 19 from Emily Priest, but was unable to mount a comeback against an Anderson squad that scored 82. Final score 82-71. Diamond McDowell had 27 points and 12 rebounds to pace the Trojans to a 4th league win. They are 4-4. Earlier today, a double OT win for Newberry at home against Lincoln Memorial. Alexis Smitty had 20 of LMU's 49, but was outdueled by Jess Tompkins, who had 31 points and 11 rebounds. Tompkins had 15 field goals herself, and Newberry's team had 9. Tompkins was terrific, and the Wolves take down LMU at home. Coker is up by 19 points on Tusculum at halftime, 47-28. The Cobras are atop the league standings with Carson-Newman. The Lady Eagles and Cobras are the only 2 teams, along with Wingate, 3 teams with 1 loss in the league. Coker's up 19 at the break, and Wingate will play Limestone later tonight at 7 o'clock. Carson-Newman has matched its road win total from last season. Lady Eagles have 4 road wins and have 9 wins this season. Back on the floor Wednesday afternoon against Limestone. Just getting started from Goodman Gymnasium. Carson-Newman and Catawba. Men's action heading your way with the AEC countdown to tip-off, which is up next after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.